Hey everybody, here's a quick video on helping you to see what's going on in Aplia. I'm using this wonderful app called Screencast-O-Matic, and I may try to use this a few times just to show you a few things. Once you have signed up for Aplia and you get into the course, you should have a screen that looks a whole lot like this. Of course, here at the top, hopefully you can see my mouse moving around, we have home and course materials and discussion, and this is where we're going to be doing our work. The home tab, what we have up here is the first couple of weeks, and as you look through here, the highlighted things, these are the tasks that you need to be working on. Something labeled practice, for instance, this is just a tutorial on how Aplia works. Reading, that's the actual chapter straight out of the textbook. You can read it right here on your computer screen simply by clicking on the link. So for example, I clicked on it, and after a little bit of time and connecting up to the publisher's website, hopefully the book would open. Aha, here it comes. So depending on the speed of the internet connection at your location, you can now read the textbook. You can go piece by piece. You can look at all the pretty pictures. I'm just going to click on variables and data. What you should be seeing here is virtually identical to what you see in the printed text. Additionally, you can click on these terms. You can click on the highlighted stuff here. So what's the definition of a variable? Oh, look, a characteristic that can change or take on different values, and so on and so forth. There's stuff to click on. It's very interactive. I'm going to go back here to the Aplia website. So just demonstrating stuff. At the end of every chapter, you're going to do reading, and then there is graded introduction to statistics. Those are actual problems to do that come from chapter 1. That's your chapter 1 homework. You're then going to move on to reading chapter 2. And then you're going to do the chapter 2 homework here. That's why it's called graded. There's extra material here. It's labeled as a practice. It's just more for you to do to help you learn the material better, but it's practice. It does not go into your grade. Week 1 material here. This is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's a short period of time. You've got 2 chapters to get into. Similarly, next week, when we hit the first week of February, we've got chapter 3 and we have chapter 4. Dive into here, you got stuff to do. Also be aware that discussion boards here are in Aplia. So I'm up here, I'm clicking on discussion. Oh look, here's the first discussion forum. Discussion forum, get help here. This discussion forum stays open all semester long. This is where you go when you need help. When you need help, you click on that and you click on add a new topic. And so you might say, hey, I need help. Now tell me what you've got going on. Help me. Now describe what's going on. Okay, so you type out a quick message. Fellow students will reply. The job of every student is to interact. This is taking the place of having a discussion in the classroom. I will come in here. I will check this message board frequently. I will type replies. The point here is to get help. This is where you ask general questions. You've got help with homework. If you can't figure something out, if you say, hey, I don't think I got the right answer, or oh, this part of the book is confusing. This is the place where you put that question in. You put in that concern. You ask a problem question. Your students will interact with each other. I will be in here. I will interact. The purpose is to help you, to get you to learn the material. In addition to this board, there will be discussion forums that are posted throughout the course for specific questions, for specific problems. So stay tuned for more information here. I'm clicking up at the top called Course Materials. Here is an entirely new set of helpful tutorials, chapter by chapter. to get you to understand the material. This is not the same thing as homework. This is not the same thing as the other tab in the class. This is a totally different set of stuff, okay? So be sure to click on this stuff, check it out. It's just more stuff. The fun stuff here is it gives you step-by-step help on how to do various things. Coming back to the general course, going over to home. Most of the time, home is where you're going to find what's going on. You have the ability to see everything that I want you to see at this point. We've only got the first 3 weeks available because I want you to focus here on the first 3 weeks. Look right here where it says week 3, tutorial on how to use SPSS. This is very important. In D2L, where the rest of our course material is located, there's a whole lot more information on SPSS. Check that out. The thing that you do not yet see here on week 3 is that you're having a test. I didn't want to frighten you by putting the test up right away, but just know it's coming. And so we've got these first 4 chapters coming up at us pretty quickly. So dive in, get started, and everything will be fine.